Well, good morning, my Librans. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Is there any other happy New Year? Happy new week. Happy. Look at the soulmates we have at the bottom of I can't even speak, the oracle cards. And on the main deck, which is Tarot of the Abyss, the black and white deck, in case you want to know, is the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. And the clarifying deck is the Queen of Cups. There's some love going on, Libra. This is for Libra. Yes, I'm doing oracle cards again. I am also doing bonus reads on the weekend because, I mean, as long as people enjoy them, I'm going to keep doing them. I do for the top 3 viewed signs. They're roughly like 45 minutes. And never ending story. I kept seeing this, Libra. Look at the heart. Did you leave somebody behind? Does somebody feel like they ran out of time with you? Because I feel like with this Magician and the Queen of Cups, I feel like you're doing pretty darn good. Never ending story is like the Wheel of Fortune reverse, is something that just kept going. And maybe you kept turning this hourglass over and giving this person another chance. And I feel like that it was last chance, you know? And they realized with their heart, I don't know, it just feels like it feels a bit devastated actually. And then below that, we have why. Maybe they're looking for answers. You could be the one looking for answers, but I don't know. We have mending. Maybe that's the energy you're in. But this feels really good, this Magician and this Queen of Cups. Either this could be something new about to come in. Maybe you are in something new, or getting your heart ready for something new. Like laying that groundwork. All right, Libras. And I don't say it enough because it's a kind of uncomfortable for me too, but if you like what I do, please like and subscribe. I got to get used to saying that. It's just not a comfortable thing for me to do, but if I have a chance, I kind of need to say that. All right, my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Libra, no Libra, feel like being a Libra. Libras, I am so glad you guys are here on this 4:30 a.m. Wednesday morning, Chicago time. General energy for my Librans. General energy for my Librans. What messages need to come out? I guess that's it. 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Something could have been a burden, or you could be putting a lot of work into something right now. What is this? 6 of Cups reverse. Maybe a soulmate commation. Making up words, Libra. I'm making up words already. A soulmate. I can't speak. I should just quit now. A soulmate connection. And maybe it was just too heavy. You know, for you twin flame believers out there, it could have been like a twin flame situation where you met somebody and you just know on paper, when I say the connection felt real, it felt genuine, but maybe somebody else wasn't on the same page, or you guys weren't running along the same lines. And either way, it was a burden. I feel like, and you may have had to let this go and do some mending. All right, what's the reason for the reading, Libra? What's the reason for the reading? What's the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, kids? What is it? And I'm sorry, Sagittarius is 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups is Scorpio. What's the reason for the reading? It is, what is that? The Chariot reverse, feeling stuck. I do feel this. One person in this relationship or situationship thought, oh yeah, we birds of a feather are flocking together on this one. We're going to make it, you know, but it just didn't go anywhere. It was a car in neutral. And it doesn't matter how powerful that car is. It doesn't matter that it might have, you know, you can go the distance. If it's stuck in neutral, you're not going anywhere. All right, what's in the past? What's in the past? What happened in the past, Libra? And we got a flipper, and I just threw one on the floor. What is this card? 7 of Cups, confusion, head in your clouds. Head in the clouds. Gosh, I really can't speak. 7 of Cups, more Scorpio energy. Could be dealing with Scorpio. You can have Scorpio placements high in your birth chart. This could have even ended in Scorpio season. But 7 Cups, 7. I think it's mad cow disease, guys. 7 of Cups means that either you were really confused about something or someone, but maybe you did feel like you had your head in the clouds. Maybe you did feel stuck. Maybe because they kept you waiting and kept you in the unknown, you didn't know what to define this. It was like almost madness. And it was a burden because maybe you had to do all the work to even make this relationship or situationship happen, right? What's on your mind? It is, oh, I love that. The moon reverse, Pisces energy. Illumination, turning on the light after being in the dark for so long. The light at the end of the tunnel. Realizing that, you know what, you don't need to bear all the weight in a relationship, situationship, in a job. You really don't need to do it all, Libra. You really don't. If somebody's making you do it all, you need to step back and do nothing. And I feel like that's pretty much what's going on. And Six of Cups reverse, it does feel like around love. Some of you, you could say this is a job, but with this never-ending story, it's weird because I am getting a bit of a turning tables, only because it's like somebody's asking why, and maybe this person, when you were in the Seven of Cups, had you feeling like this. Had you, every time you started to get away from this person, somehow they reeled you back in, only to keep you sitting there and waiting and wondering. What's in the near future, Libra? What's in the near future? What is in the near future? It is the Queen of Pentacles reverse. I like that, Capricorn energy. You know, the reason is where this was a burden, because you were putting all your energy into that situation, now you're putting that energy into yourself. The Queen of Pentacles reverse is a lot like the Empress reverse in the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Now it's time to nurture you, because I do feel like this could be a Libra. At first I thought it could have been way in the past. And so for some of you Libras watching, you could be like, yeah, that was my story last year. If this was your story last year, I do feel like with that Queen of Cups and Magician, I do feel like something really big is on the brink. If this is your story now, and you're just like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to leave this, but I don't know how much I can take. It's saying it's time to put that energy back into you. It's time to let the sun shine onto you again. It's time to plant something new for you, because I feel like you have given so much to this that you kind of may have even lost yourself. And the Queen of Pentacles, traditionally, she sits on her throne and there's this abundant vineyard and garden and animals running around her, because she takes care of all the vulnerable. But there are rabbits in the lower right corner, and that represents nervous energy. And the Queen of it shows that the Queen of Pentacles, it's not that she doesn't get nervous, but she doesn't let nerves dictate her life. When she's reversed, this is somebody who has a bit of anxiety and nerves and stress and too much. That's why it's saying now it's time to put that energy back into yourself. Whatever this burden was, it's become too much. But that Ten of Wands isn't reversed yet. That's what I don't like. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the World reverse, the High Priestess reverse, and the Temperance reverse. It's like, you know, there's probably red flags all over this. I mean, the World reverse and the Chariot reverse, that something is not meant to happen right now. It doesn't matter how much you feel like this person could be your soulmate, or this could be your happily ever after. If they're not picking up the slack, how far can this really go? You know, then you become the Uber driver in this chariot. You're driving them around to go to other people's houses, and that's not fair, because what are you getting from it? Paying for their gas, paying for their time, and when they find the time, they come to you and what, take from you? That's not fair. We have a Temperance reverse, High Priestess reverse, and the World reverse. Realizing why you are stuck. This is just too much imbalance. High Priestess reverse, though, it's really time to pull yourself away. And this does feel like this could have been like a little bit of a secret, because the High Priestess upright is very silent on what she knows, but she doesn't speak on it. High Priestess reverse is she's no longer staying hidden. She's maybe no longer staying silent. I mean, because really, if this was a side kind of thing, maybe you're just like, you're getting into that energy. It's like, why am I keeping you an oath? Why am I protecting you when you haven't showed up for me? Seven of Pentacles reversed below that, and the Fool. Oh, I love this. This is that energy coming, is realizing you've been wasting your time, Taurus energy. And maybe just in time for Aquarius season, we have the Fool, not taking the past with you. So this in the Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Oh, I like this. And then the Ten of Swords. And yes, and the Three of Pentacles reverse. Libra, this is where you're headed. And like I said, some of you Libras are already here. That's fantastic. This Ten of Swords in this deck has two Ten of Swords. One is the traditional, oh my gosh, I can't take anymore, I'm done. This is staring the truth straight in the face and being wiser for it. Whatever situation that you just are coming out of or still in, you are better for it by actually knowing. Knowledge is power. You're better knowing and then leaving this behind and mending your heart and getting that groundwork ready for what's to come. And Three of Pentacles reverse, I do feel this Ten of Wands is you letting the rope go. I think you've been holding on so tight that your hands are bleeding onto a situation. And you're trying to ground it, you're trying to pull it down. But I feel like if you turn on the light and look, you're the only one holding on to this. And if this person really cared for you, Libra, why aren't they helping you hold on to this? Why aren't they helping you carry the burden? Why aren't they showing up? Why are they allowing you to feel confused? A King of Cups wouldn't have you feel confused, or a King of Wands, or King of Pentacles, or even a King of Swords. They wouldn't want you to be like that. And they definitely wouldn't want you to be available for somebody else to pluck you up. This person just seems all about themselves. So the Queen of Pentacles reverse, I do feel, is you. Getting your energy back. Two of Swords, there you are in the Seven of Wands, defending your energy. Not, because I feel like you were wearing different faces to try to appease this energy, to try to keep this energy. And it's time to take that off and block your heart and protect your energy. Seven of Wands too. I love that. Okay, let's clarify this because we have a Queen of Cups right here. Cancer energy. Yeah, it's so irritating in these situations when you have really good people hanging on to people who just, it's like you are literally doing 98% of this situationship and relationship to make it happen. And they give you the intention of 2%. They're not even putting that effort in. It's just the intention of maybe one day they might throw in 2%. When Libra, my God, you're the Empress. You can have an emperor. And what this is a Seven of Swords. It's not even like in the royal family over here. Okay, what is this Ten of Wands and the Six of Cups reverse? Sagittarius and Scorpio. What is this Ten of Wands? Is that a boat? No, it's water. I thought it was a ship. Yeah, upside down it looks like a ship. So it was very Three of Wands-ish. Okay, what is this Ten of Wands and the Six of Cups reverse? What is the Ten of Wands and the Six of Cups reverse? It is the Devil reverse. Dropping it like it's hot, picking up an Ace of Pentacles like it's on sale. Capricorn energy. I love this because it's in Capricorn season. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but for the most part, Libra, I really feel Capricorn energy is a heavy energy because it's trying to tie up loose ends of the year, trying to get you to let go of what doesn't work for you. And some people are very resistant to holding on to what's not really good for them, but it's something they really desire to have. Not really realizing if you had this, you'd probably murder them in their sleep because it's probably something this is a rejection is God's protection kind of thing. And now I feel like this energy is really strong to try to get you to drop this in Capricorn season because we have in the Fool, which is Aquarius season, which is what, the 21st, I think. I'm not in like hugely into astrology, but you can look that up. It's usually the 21st, 21st, 22nd of each month when we change over. So the Aquarius is all about the new beginnings. It's the Fool, it's the star, it's the beginning of the year officially, right? So, well, let's end what isn't good for you to prepare your heart and to mend it for what is. Because I feel like every time you flipped this hourglass over, it was full of sand and it clouded your judgment and you couldn't see through. Now the glass is clear. You can see through it. It's like judgment. And the only person here is you up here, sad that, you're the only one sitting there if this is your story. I don't see two people there. I don't. So let's keep going. What is this? The Chariot reverse, Cancer energy. What does that card look like? Is that a cool dragon? Is that a two-headed dragon? Not even sure. That's a really cool dragon or chariot. All right. What is the Chariot reverse? The reason for the reading for my Librans. A Chariot reverse, the reason for the reading. What is that? Chariot reverse, the reason for the reading. Cancer energy, Chariot reverse. Why is that here? Getting High Priestess reverse though. Why is that here? What is this card? It is the Nine of Cups. This is a person, I got, the High Priestess reverse was at the bottom of the deck. I think it's right here. I'm still feeling it really strongly. The High Priestess reverse is all about, is this it? It is. It was right here and I keep still seeing it right there. It's about recognizing the red flags. And I feel like your intuition was all over why this wasn't moving forward. If they were in a relationship and they promised or breadcrumbed, I don't even think they promised. I don't think this person's that honorable. I think, oh, there's the High Priestess right there upright. High Priestess in Temperance reverse. I feel like you stayed silent and hung in there on what was causing some serious imbalance. Why this wasn't getting off the ground. Why wasn't this moving forward, right? Ace of Pentacles reverse. They dangled it, but yet then they pulled it away. And I do feel like it's every time you started to walk away, they yanked you back, right? King of Swords reverse and the Eight of Swords reverse. I don't think this person has any qualms over what they do. King of Swords reverse is your narcissistic asshole card of the deck. It's a person who's set in their ways. They do what they do. Man, it just keeps going. It keeps going reverse on the bottom of the deck. The only thing that wasn't reverse was this Nine of Cups. This is a person who has a lot of energy, a lot of love to give. If they would give it away, but they hoard it. They hoard people like trophies. They hoard cups like trophies. I think they hoarded you as an option. And they come back around. And maybe in the beginning I'm feeling, and that's probably, if this is your story, that's what kept you there. In the beginning, they love bombed you. They opened you up. They made you feel really good. Because seriously, Libra, if they made you feel like shit, would we be having this reading? I don't think so. So they did something, but then I feel like almost immediately they kind of pulled back and you waited for a while. And maybe the attachment became once they pulled their energy away. And you waited, maybe you tried harder, like that Two of Swords with the multiple phases. Maybe you tried harder because you're just trying to get that back and trying to get that back. And every time you try to get that back, they pulled further away. That's just what I'm feeling. And then at some point, you're just like, okay, I need to take a break. And I feel like this becomes too much. And I do feel with that moon reverse on your mind and with this never ending story, you pull yourself away and then they like something small, nothing like King of Cups territory, but they come in and they pull you back in just enough to get you back into the one of the Seven of Cups. Because seriously, the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Cups, this is a person who likes a lot of options. They do. They do. I'm really feeling that. Okay. What is that? That was the Nine of Cups and the King of Swords reverse. It keeps going. On the bottom of the deck, I could pull 20 of them and it's the same. It fortifies that same storyline. What is the Seven of Cups in the past for Librans? What is the Seven of Cups in the past? What is this? It is the Three of Cups. I felt that. Three of Cups upright. This could be remembering a couple things. When you first got together, it felt good. It felt like this person understands me. Maybe you were single for a long time. You trusted. It's just like you opened yourself up. And they really took that for granted. I feel very malicious. I do. I feel very intentional, malicious energy here. It's not like, oh, I'm sorry you got the wrong idea, Libra. I don't feel that way about you. No, I'm not getting that. I don't think this person's that honorable. Seven of Cups and Three of Cups equals a 10 of Cups. And I feel like they could have, you knew they may have had a Three of Cups elsewhere and you're just like waiting for a 7 and a 10, this unknown to become a 10 of Cups somehow. And it never did. It really never did. It's kind of funny. It's like she's poking her head through the clouds and up above. You know, like if you're ever on an airplane on a cloudy day, it's like cloudy. And then when you go above the airplane, it's the sun. Because of course you're above the clouds. This is clarity. I think you were in the clouds and now poking your head above the sun, you have no choice but to look at it. Same thing with this. I think when this hourglass was tipped and it was full of sand, you couldn't see through it at the time. You couldn't see what was on the other side. But the good thing with it is, as hard as it hurts, at least you know. That's that Ten of Swords, staring that owl in the face. You're better off knowing, because you really are meant for a better situation. I know that sounds generic, I know, and it doesn't feel good to hear it, but in time you really will understand that. Seven of Cups reverse and the Four of Cups and the Hermit. So just like this Queen of Pentacles reverse, it's time to pull yourself away and do a lot of reflecting. It's time to pull yourself away and not just analyze where you've been, but analyze, how did this even happen to begin with? What was I needing in my life that this person represented? I don't think they really brought it. I think you brought it out in yourself. You found an opportunity to find out, to bring out who you really are. And just maybe the faces you were wearing was the faces covering up who you really are. So maybe this is really what we need to analyze is, for a brief moment, I really liked who I was. That's who you really are, Libra. So you need to find a way to pull that out and live that day to day, your honest and true life. Because only when you attract that soulmate that you want, that Six of Cups upright, that Two of Cups upright, it's when you're your true self. You know, if you are still hiding behind who you really are, how would you ever expect them to see who you really are? You might be attracting an energy you really wouldn't want, okay? So the Hermit, I feel like, is self-analyzation. Who am I and what do I really want? Seven of Cups reverse is choosing to poke your head through the clouds and see something very clearly. That this cup that you've been waiting for is probably not even real anyway, or empty, or intangible. And what you really want is a soulmate. What you really want is someone who sees you and understands you. I don't think this person did, but it was the hope of it that I think you're attached to. That's just my feeling. I think who you were dealing with was somebody who hoards their energy in cups. King of Pentacles reverse and Four of Pentacles, Capricorn and Taurus energy. Could be an earth sign, honestly. Four of Pentacles upright, King of Pentacles reverse. This is somebody who's all about themselves. Eight of Swords reverse, there it is again. Ace of Pentacles reverse. This is somebody who sleeps fine at night, not really caring what they do to other people because they got what's good for them, right? But one day they're going to get what's theirs. You know why, Libra? Because not everybody can do this to people's hearts and get away with it. They're going to meet a bigger player than them one day. They're going to meet somebody who they're going to care about and is going to do it to them. Because that's how karma works. You need to worry about yourself. You need to mend your heart. You need to understand clearly that this isn't about you per se wanting this person, but I feel this is about you wanting something more out of your life, that this person represented it. I don't think this person was even it. You probably saw something within them like a mirror. So yes, this was your soulmate, but it wasn't like a soulmate for you to be with for 50 years. It was a soulmate like that for you to see. Libra, you got to stop sleeping in your life. You can't hide who you really are. You need to be who you really are. Because only by being who you really are is how you're going to attract that love back in. A real love this time, okay? Because let's just say you're pretending to be a librarian during the day, but you're a vixen inside. And this person brought that vixen out in you. It's not that they brought the passion to you. They brought it out in you. You brought it out in you. So you need to really embrace who you really are, because that soulmate is going to see who you really are and accept you for who you really are. And that is real love is. Okay, what is the moon reverse Pisces energy on your mind? What is the moon reverse Pisces energy on Libra's mind? It is the Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy again, and judgment. Yeah, judgment is when you see something for what it is. And it fell. Did you see how the Six of Pentacles fell on this Devil reverse? I feel like you weren't even like this guy. I feel like for a long time in this, you were the guy who was being ignored on his knees. I like the Six of Pentacles if they wouldn't depict this image. They always do this. I don't like one person's completely be ignored while the other one's given breadcrumbs, when this guy can give each of them at the same time a whole loaf of bread. But still, dealing with other energies. So Six of Pentacles honestly could be a helping hand coming along the way. It could be a shoulder to cry on. It could be advice. It could be something that gets you into fully this. This gets you out of the Chariot reverse. This is saying, you know what, Libra, it sucks to lose time and to realize you've been sitting here all alone and maybe I wasted a lot of time. But the judgment says now it's time to look through that looking glass and see your heart is still there. It didn't seep through to, you know, what is being left behind. It's time to take your heart and apply it to another situation. You know, judgment is all about looking at something for what it is without your blindfold and the Two of Swords, Libra. Take that blindfold off, be fearless, and look at the truth for what it really is. That's how you get set free. How you don't get set free is holding out a little hope that this person isn't who you really intuitively know they are. That's what keeps you chained to it. It's only judgment and knowing is what kind of unchains you to it. It's not about breaking a soul bond. It's not about witchcraft. It's not any of that stuff. It's about accepting a situation for what it is, saying, okay, I may feel foolish, but I am wiser. And this isn't going to happen again. But it's really in that hermit mode to reflect why I was pulled into this to begin with. And what did I want from this? And then go get it. See, that is when you're in the Six of Pentacles and judgment. It's saying, I don't even want this person because what I want is me. And what I want is someone just like me being able to give to me equally. And that's the moon reverse. And I feel like this is happening in Aquarius season. I really do. I feel like this is the tail end of that Capricorn energy closing this out. And like I said, some Librans, this may have happened a year ago and you're already mending and you're ready for that Aquarius season, that new beginning. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Why is the Queen of Pentacles reverse here? Near future. Queen of Pentacles reverse for Libra. And this Chariot reverse. You're not stuck. You're set free. This person would have had you stuck, Libra, but you are literally set free. This Chariot is never going to move with this person. Your life would not have been successful if you would have been attached to this person, because this person is the type that would have dragged you down. This person would have kept you in a Seven of Cups and you would never have been getting that Ace of Cups. You could have been married to this person and they might say, oh yeah, I'm working, or I'm downstairs, I'm just going to watch Sports Center, or I'm going to go watch cooking shows. And then they're talking to other people online. And you kind of know it, but you don't want to look at it. You don't want to believe it. That would have been your life. Instead, you're choosing to pull yourself away and saying, okay, I may have wasted time here on an endless loop for a little while. And the only why is, why did this come into my life and how do I prevent it from coming into my life again? And then we're going to do some mending, right? We're going to do some mending, mend our heart. I think TikTok, oh, that chopped wood, I saw that before, fork in the road, and deep knowing. This is just a lot of healing. And then there it is, the egg, the flexible. I love that. The flexible. That's like the Two of Pentacles. But yeah, this is all about putting that work in to realize, what does Libra really want? What do you really want? What did you want out of this? Because I highly doubt you wanted this. Somebody who has a lot of issues, maybe even addiction issues. It's just nothing you really want to chain yourself to. But the Chariot reverse is saying, yeah, in this situation and you overgiving, it's not going to be successful. You're always going to wonder what this person's doing. You deserve to sleep next to somebody you know you're the only one who has their heart. You're the only one who has their cup, and you know that they're faithful to you, right? That's what you deserve. That's why this Chariot was out of gas, because this person doesn't know how to put gas into it. They expected you to, and other people to. Okay, give me another card. Queen of Pentacles reverse and the Chariot reverse. Cancer and Capricorn. The CC's here. And it's not Coco Chanel. What is the Queen of Pentacles reverse and the Chariot reverse? And the Queen of Wands. I like that. I was going to ask where Libra's going. I'll take that. Aries energy. Queen of Wands. It's someone who is better for it. I feel like this, maybe life was a bit mundane before this came along. And it opened you up. It made you briefly peek into a new world, right? It had you peek into yourself that you may have forgotten about, to be honest. Queen of Wands pulls that out from within her. Through disappointment, it has her go deep within to say, how do I live my best life? And then she goes and does it. She has a black cat in front of the card because she doesn't care what people think anymore. This might have a little bit to do, worried about what people think before this came along and you became uninhibited, right? Opened up. But the Queen of Wands just lives her life like that. Does she have haters? Of course she has haters, but they're jealous haters. Mostly she has admirers because she lives a very charismatic and a full life. I do feel like with this Queen of Pentacles reverse Libra, it's time to put that energy back into yourself, because you and Taurus are Empress, right? You are an Empress. And the Queen of Wands is a big reason why an Empress exists, all 4 queens. Without the Queen of Wands, an Empress wouldn't exist. That's the charisma of the Empress. That's the magnetism of the Empress. That's I'm never going to chase anyone. If you want me, you know where to find me. This energy would not get to a Queen of Wands' front door. She wouldn't have looked at it, right? So that's why we have to do some self-reflecting and to figure out what it is that caused this 10 of Swords and this unbalance, right? What it is. And I feel like it was a lot of hope in this little Page of Cups. But why do I feel like you probably even did most of the talking? I do feel like that. But I do feel like there is some new love for you guys. I do. But it only happens after some deep reflecting of who you really are and what you really want. But this person, yeah, there's the High Priestess reverse. Again, Chariot and Death reverse. It's time. If you feel really stuck, if you're like, this is my story, but I just can't let this go, your intuition is begging you to let this go. The red flags are there. You probably feel other energies. Even if you know they're married, you probably know that they're probably doing whatever they're doing to you to other people. And remember, how you get them, guys, is how you lose them, oftentimes, right? It's time to unchain yourself, and the only way to unchain yourself from this is to see it for what it is. That the only people here is you. It's like they leave you feeling stressed and they leave you doing the work. But would a King of Wands, King of Cups, Emperor leave their woman or man to do all the work and leave them stressed and not knowing? No, that would bother them too much. They would bother them too much. They wouldn't do that to another person. But this person does do that, and they're okay with it, because I twice now got the 8 of Swords reversed. They're completely okay with it. That is not a person you want to be attached to, Libra. All right. So this was not the most positive, but I think the ending is positive. I like where we're going to go with that Queen of Wands, right? And the Queen of Cups. Ooh, with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles is here to work on yourself. Only thing that was missing, Libra, was you, the Queen of Swords. Where is she? Where are you in this? You know why I can't see you? Because you're immersed into this energy. You had the Queen of Swords, and there you are, the Empress. We're missing you to become the Empress. You got to get your Queen of Swords out, get your bitch mode out, put out some healthy boundaries and say, no, 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 no. It's 2022, and this isn't happening in 2022. I feel like you need to get that anger coming out and just say, I'm not taking this anymore from you or you or you or you. I mean, seriously. All right, my Librans, that is what I have for you. I hope you guys have a lovely week. I may or may not see you this weekend, but if not, I'll see you next week. Take care.